athletes who one day are part of a locker room, who are part of,
Yeah.
even if you're in an individual sport, you're part of a climbing team, you still have people who are used to seeing you out there, and all of a sudden, there's so many things that go with being isolated, removed, the stress response, like you said, your perceived pain levels when you don't have the endorphins or the connections.
Yep.
Uh, so, I mean, I know myself coming out of college, having had a back surgery, like
Mm.
there's nothing, it's very isolating.
Yeah.
So how did you, so you got the idea to create the community online. It
Hmm.
sounds like it's become an entire uh, network of resources for athletes to be there for each other. How has
Yeah.
it evolved?
Oh my gosh, it's been amazing. Like, so I had that idea for a while. And then when I decided I was going to write the book, and then I ended up connecting with my co-author and decided, you know what, let's collaborate. I think this will be a great collaboration instead of doing it solo. I finally was like, I told Cindy, I was like, I've had this idea for a while of having the Injured Athletes Club, and it's a support group online. And we were like, you know what, this is the perfect time. Let's do it. Let's support athletes in this way. And so it's growing like gangbusters. It's so fun. And now it's amazing to see all of them supporting each other. So we're still in there and active and like engaging with the group and encouraging people to share their wins and share their challenges. But they're giving each other more support and advice now than we possibly could, just the two of us. So that's been really cool. And then we decided to do the Injured Athletes Club podcast so that we could bring, one of the things that's nice, I think, is just hearing stories of like other people have faced these hardships and they've gotten through it. And here are some of the things that were really hard about it, so that they can, have someone to identify with, like a story to identify with, and also maybe have some inspiration and hope and messages of advice from other athletes that have been there.
Yeah, I mean, so are there moderators? Are the athletes just in there running it themselves? Like how have you built it?
Yeah, so for the Facebook group, the support group, so myself and Cindy moderate it, and there's certain posts. We're sharing resources. We're every Wednesday we have our hashtag Winning Wednesday, where everyone gets to share. Have different prompts and have people share what they're proud of that week, or what's something that they're feeling grateful for. And then Fridays are Feeling Fridays, or Friday Feeling, and we have different prompts for like, what's the thing you're most excited about when you return to your sport, or like what's been the biggest challenge or the biggest emotion you felt this week. So people are talking with each other, but a lot of times now, people in the group are asking their specific questions. So we encourage everyone to introduce themselves and tell their story. And then they'll say like, they might ask like, I'm going through this injury. Has anyone else, dealt with this? Or they might have like, I'm really struggling with motivation. Does anyone have tips on how to keep going with my rehab? So they're putting the questions out now and getting responses from each other.